Hello and welcome to that Cripple Show. Today I would like to talk about what's called a Baclofen pump. And most people have Baclofen in the pumps. You can put other medications in the pumps, but the one I have has Baclofen in it. Baclofen is a medication that helps with spasticity and stiffness. And Baclofen pumps, well, Baclofen you can take orally or have in a pump. When you take it orally, you have to take quite a bit of it. I started out at 10 milligrams and ended up at 20 milligrams 5 times a day before I got the pump. And Baclofen pumps are about the size of a hockey puck, maybe a little larger. They're implanted on your left side beside your stomach, beside your intestines, on your left side. You end up with a big scar. I would show you my scar, but not, I won't do that right now. Baclofen pumps, they have a line that goes from the pump into your spine, around your back into your spine. And, it delivers the Baclofen on, you know, at intervals that are programmed by doctors or the doctors or the nurse that fills the Baclofen pump. And I'll show you a picture of a Baclofen pump in a few minutes.
This is an illustration of an intrathecal Baclofen pump.
They're called intrathecal Baclofen pumps, and they're surgically implanted. My surgery took about 45 minutes, but I had to lay on my back after I right after I got it. I had to lay on my back for 3 days and not move much at all. So my my spine could heal up enough to where I could move. That was a heck of a 3 days, I tell you. I kind of ended up kind of sick from laying on my back so long before they finally let me sit up for a couple of days before I got out of the hospital. It was April of, well, April a year and a half ago when I got my Baclofen pump. Before that, I was on oral Baclofen from the time I turned 40 to the time from, till a year and a half ago or so. And I'm 59 now, so that tells you how long I've been taking Baclofen. And Baclofen pumps are around kind of like this, and there's a membrane in the middle where the Baclofen is taken out of the pump that is left from they're refilled about every 4 to 6 months or so, depending on how much dosage you get. How they're programmed. They're programmed with a handheld computer that's held up to to the Baclofen pump that's implanted. And the doctor or nurse programs how much Baclofen you get. you got have to adjust it. In fact, I'm not completely done adjusting mine to where I can get used to it yet. I'm not completely done getting to where I won't need it adjusted very often. I've had it adjusted a couple of times and it's been refilled a couple of times since I've had it. About twice a year is, they get refilled, drained out and refilled about twice a year with a syringe, like getting a shot. And let's see. So I'll have to, well, the Baclofen pumps have to be replaced about every 7 years because there's a battery in it and the battery eventually goes dead and it won't work anymore. There's an alarm that goes off if you have any situations where the pump malfunctions before you have it replaced. Mine hasn't ever went off yet, but it's been demonstrated to me how it sounds when it goes off, so I know what to listen for when it goes off if it does. And let's see. As I said, Baclofen reduces spasticity and muscle stiffness, and it really helps. I didn't think it would help as much as it has. I just need to get it programmed to where um I can get used to it and won't need to get it programmed that much anymore, except for the times, I get it refilled, which is about every 4 to 6 months. My next refill will be in September, which this is August now. So that tells you how long I've had it. This will be pretty much a year and a half since I've got it implanted. And I don't know. Let's see, what else can I tell you? I Yeah, the pump releases medication into your spinal column, and the medication gets into your system a lot quicker that way rather than taking it orally, because it doesn't have to go very far to affect, what it needs to affect. And I think right now, something else I would like to bring up is my replacement surgery is right now it's scheduled for sometime in 2031. So that tells you how long it lasts. It lasts about, Baclofen pumps last about 7 years before they need to be replaced. So if you would like to know anything else about Baclofen pumps, I'll leave a link to an article down at the bottom in the description so you can get to more information about Baclofen pumps if you would like. So that's it for this week's episode of That Cripple Show. Have a good one. And as I said, you can leave a comment, and, subscribe to my channel. So as I get better at this, you'll notice progress, and leave me ideas of what you would like to talk about when it comes to the handicapped and cerebral palsy in general. And I'll let you go for the time being. So thank you for listening. This is That Cripple Show.